Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. Today we are looking at Aether War, the brand new battle box, pitching the Caradron Overlords against the forces of Tzeentch.
It's all about combat in the air with this box.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Now, it's been out a couple of weeks now, but there is an absolute plethora of awesome stuff in here. So yeah, all the flying basically.
Yeah, it's combat in the skies. We've got two brand new characters, the Magister on his flying disc of Tzeentch.
Yeah.
He's such a cool model.
He is cool.
And you've got the Endrin Master with dirigible suit.
That's cool. Should we get this thing opened?
We should.
Have a nosy what we get. So if we pop this lid off, and all the glorious plastic inside. So first of all, right away, I can spot our little Caradron friend on his dirigible suit.
The first unnamed character for the Caradron Overlords anybody can take.
It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, I really like this. It's been quite popular, hasn't it?
He has. Well, not only is he a cool character, but he also makes your Engine Riggers and Sky Wardens battle line if you make him your general.
Oh, nice. That's a good call if you've got this box, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So yeah, so that is him. We also have the other character, the Magister on Disc of Tzeentch.
Mm-hmm.
He's really cool. Now, he's got a really ace pose. It's kind of a jaunty angle, isn't it?
Very dynamic. A very dynamic pose.
Again, a really nice model. And these models normally go for about, what, 25 quid each when they get released separately these days?
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to building
But that is when they're released, of course, because some of them seem to take an age.
They do. The rest of the box is existing sprues.
Yeah.
So we've got the Screamers, who are a classic kit. One of the Cults of Tzeentch can take these as battle line as well, which is for 80 points, a nice cheap option for your battle line.
Very funky.
Which is not the cheapest in the Tzeentch army.
No.
What else have we got in here? Looks like we've got... they are your Endrin Riggers.
They are indeed, or they can be built as Sky Wardens, whatever you fancy.
Nice. What are you thinking of building yours as?
Endrin Riggers. I'm planning a big unit of 6. Methinks.
Yeah, they're really nice kits. I think I've built some of these before and they are really cool. Next up, it looks like we have got the bulk of a gun hauler.
Yeah.
Now, all of the Caradron Sky vessels are really nice kits, aren't they?
They are.
Have you built one of these before?
No, I haven't. The 2 ships that I've got were already built, so I've never built one before, so I'm looking forward to building this gun hauler.
Yeah, I had one in my Cities of Sigmar army.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember, I might pop in an image now, and rather than use the plastic base, I attached it to some Azurite ruins to give it a bit more stability.
Yeah.
And it looks cool as well.
Yeah, it does look very cool.
Though it is a bit fragile, so yeah, I think some major pinnings involved if you do want to...
this is your second sprue of Engine Riggers, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so 2 sets of Endrin Riggers, the Gun Hauler, the Screamers, and it looks like we get 2 sprues of Skyfires / Enlightened. So these are really cool as well. I love all the kind of Disc of Tzeentch stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically you've got a combat version and a shooty version.
Yeah.
You prefer the combat ones, don't you?
I prefer the combat ones, yeah. I think they're really cool. The Enlightened, yeah, I think there's some really good... Well, for both of them, there's some really good synergies with, like, the Zangor Shaman and other Tzeentch spells and whatnot.
Yeah, you can build the Enlightened off their discs as well, but I don't know, I think I'd rather stick them on the disc myself.
Get them zipping into combat as quickly as possible.
Yeah, movement 16, what it's all about. So, the rest of the box has all the paper material, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll open this up, all the bases and stuff, and a big wad of card and paper and other awesome stuff. So, we've got a little Aether War manual. I say little, it's quite a hefty page for one of these things, isn't it? So this is telling us about the Aether War conflict, is it, Dave?
It is, yeah. So I've not had a look at this yet, but this talks you through the lore, the reason why these 2 armies are fighting in this box, to give you some background on both armies.
More maps, I always like a good map.
Yeah. Because for some, this might be their first delve into Age of Sigmar, and this could be the beginning of their army.
There's some gorgeous artwork in here.
Yeah. There is.
That's
very
really
much
cool.
so.
And obviously the traditional painted images in the centre.
For inspiration.
Yeah. So have you been tempted by a Tzeentch army flicking through this?
I'm not going to lie to you, Matt, I have. I have. They're very cool. But the reason I'm getting this box is to get my Carriage and Overlords complete, get them up to 2,000 points. But yeah, Zeech are very cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, that looks like an interesting battle plan.
Yeah, so traditionally in these boxes you get a couple of battle plans to play through with the forces in the box. You also get the profiles for all the kits as well, which is really nice. So literally, if you and some War Scroll battalions. So if you're new to the game, you can just get this, go straight into it. You also get a copy of the core rules as well, so you know, no excuse not to get playing straight away.
No.
So yeah, that's really cool. I believe it was the points values in the back. It had the points of the battalions. Okay, but if you've got the Azure app or the battle terms themselves, you can get the points for the individual bits and bobs in there.
Exactly.
Obviously, if you're just playing through these scenarios, I'm sure they're fairly balanced. That you can just play through the stuff in the box anyway. You also get a nice little sheet of discs. Tokens and stuff, I guess, but a lot of them are for the scenarios. But then you've got generic stuff like command points and 9-inch markers. So yeah, they're really nice.
I like these big tokens here, like these Caradron and Zeech tokens. They're really cool.
Oh, double-sided. One side Zeech, one side Caradrons for objectives and stuff, I guess. So yeah, that's really cool. And then finally, we've got... Ooh, that's good to know. So you get some hidden agendas. They look like unique hidden agendas as well in here.
They do.
So if you've not played with hidden agendas before, a lot of tournaments are using these now as deciders for, you know, tied results in the rankings. So essentially you have to try and complete your hidden agenda during the game, and if you do, you know, you get some more tournament points. And that's really nice that there's some Caradron and Zeech specific ones here.
Handy to take along to tournaments and things, especially if you like those hidden agendas. They're the ones you tend to go for.
Yeah, well, I mean, these are unique ones, just this box. You won't be able to use them in a tournament. I think these are more for fun while you're playing through the kind of campaign of the game.
Gotcha.
So that's really cool. You also get War Scroll cards for all the units in the box, which is super handy to have out during your games.
If I get a new Age of Sigmar army, I have to get the War Scroll cards because they're brilliant.
And as ever, the full instructions. I say full instructions. Sometimes, if it's got an alternate build, they won't list it in these boxes. But I think because the contents, so the contents have got one of each unit, haven't they? So it should have the instructions for everything on here. Sky Wardens and Endrin.
To give you the option if you want to, yeah.
So yes, that is the Aether War box. It's £90, I want to say.
It's £110 retail from Games Workshop, but it is cheaper elsewhere if you were to have a look at some other third-party websites. I actually think GW is sold out, thinking about it.
Okay.
So it might be a little bit harder to get hold of now.
Well, I know Element Games, our affiliate, still have it, so we'll pop the link in the description. If you do still want it, it's a good value if you want either of the forces, really, because I think the Skyfires are about 30 quid a box.
Yeah.
So you get 2 boxes of them for 60 quid, plus the Screamers, plus the character. That's your entry price anyway, and you're getting a free Caradron army.
I think it's a simple case. You buy one army, you get one army free.
Yeah, split it with a friend like we've done, and bargain.
Yeah.
So that is a quick look at the Aether War box. I know Dave's working on some Caradrons, and I'm going to be doing some Zeech in the near future, so hopefully we'll see these forces on a battle report soon.